Let's take a trip on my magic banana. It's a flavorful extravaganza over clouds, over trees, over seas, over space and time. Start at the tip and move towards the stem. Soon we'll be out in the solar system, seeing stars we never dreamed we would ever see.
Let's take a trip on my magic banana. Let's take a trip on my magic banana.
Are you Robert?
Hey.
Going to Sunset Paws Animal Haven?
Yes.
How's your afternoon treating you?
Bro.
What's up?
Having a blast, bro. My dumb wife said she left the apartment door open and our dogs escaped, but I don't even trust her anymore. I think she might have stolen them. I've been going from shelter to shelter for hours trying to find them.
That sounds stressful. Are your dogs microchipped? Maybe the shelters can alert you if they show up?
They are chipped, but we never renewed the subscription because they wanted like $100 a year.
So it's like $200 a year? I'm assuming you had 2 dogs if you're saying dogs.
Yeah, 2 dogs, Loki and Thor. We have a security camera in the building, and I went to the security office and asked them to look at the video and tell me what they saw. They said they're not allowed to tell me, but I waited until my guy got there later on, and he said that he just saw her on camera putting bags in her car and taking off. Can't tell if the dogs were in the bags or not, like they're sort of gym bags, but could be dog carriers.
Why do you think she took them?
She's moving out, and I think she's trying to, make me mad or something. I don't know what her deal is, bro.
Has this kind of thing happened before? I mean, disagreements or her doing stuff just to get at you?
Nah, bro, not like this. I mean, we've had our ups and downs, you know? Sometimes she'd get mad because I'd surprise her with stuff. Like a weekend trip to my sister's house for a barbecue or a party at our place. And she'd be like, "Why didn't you ask me first?" But I thought surprises were supposed to be fun, bro.
It sounds like communication might have been an issue between you two.
Yeah, bro, I thought I was killing it, keeping everything lit. It's like she was all about the vibe at first, always down for a good time. But then, out of nowhere, she's all like, "I need space," and "time to think." I figured she was just being dramatic, so I doubled down on the fun stuff, you know? More gifts, more surprises. Thought she'd snap out of it and realize what she had. But nah, it's like nothing I did even mattered.
Do you think maybe those surprises and parties might have been overwhelming for her?
Overwhelming? Bruh. I was just about keeping things epic, you know? If you're into someone, you pull out all the stops. Make every day a party. Never crossed my mind that going big would drive her off. I figured I was just being the ultimate guy, you know? Always upping the game, making sure she had no reason to ever be bored. Dropping like $5,000 on a Louis V bag for her birthday. Couple of G's on those Louboutin heels she was eyeing. Not to mention the surprise weekend getaways. Have you ever even been to Amangiri? Bro, all that cash, thinking it would keep things hot, making her stick around and, be more into me. But bro, it was like the more I spent, the less I got. Like, I thought all this would make her more grateful, if you get me. More willing to show some love back, keep the flame alive. But nah, it was like hitting a wall. The bedroom turned ice cold, man. Kept throwing down, thinking it would turn things around, but I never did.
I'm guessing this has happened to you before.
Bro, it's like a curse. It's not even Halloween and the ghosts are out, you know? Back in the day, I was closing deals all the time, no investment needed. Just pure charm and game, and it worked like magic. Then, something flipped. Suddenly, it's like they all wanted a ticket to the show before they'd even sit down to talk. Started small, you know? Dinners, drinks. But then, it's like the price of admission just kept going up. Now, it's like you gotta come with receipts, show you're willing to drop some serious cash, just to get a moment of their time. And even then, it's no guarantee. You pour your heart and wallet out and boom, ghosted. A disappearing act worthy of a magic show. I miss the days when it was just about the connection, you know? Now it feels like you gotta buy your way in, and even that's no promise you'll stay in the game.
Oh, so you were love bombing them.
I was trying to love bump them, but they kept backing out of the deal.
Not love bumping, love bombing.
Love bombing? Bro, is that like some kind of fancy term for spoiling them? I just thought I was doing the right thing, you know? Making sure they had the best of everything. If that's called love bombing, then guess I'm guilty as charged. But, man, I was just trying to keep them happy. Funny thing is, the more I pulled out all the stops, the faster they seemed to run away. Maybe I gotta switch up my game plan.
Love bombing isn't about just treating someone well or spoiling them. It's when you overload them with attention and gifts at the start to win them over, but it's not sustainable. You're trying to buy their love, and to the other person, it can feel overwhelming and manipulative because it creates an intense connection that's not built on genuine feelings. It's like trying to rush the endgame without playing the whole game. The thing is, love bombing often comes from a place of insecurity or a deep-seated need for validation. It's like the person doing it might be trying to fill a void within themselves by ensuring that they're seen as desirable or indispensable to someone else. But this strategy backfires because it doesn't allow for a real mutual connection to form. It's built on the foundation of what one person can give or do for the other, not on mutual respect and understanding. This behavior doesn't just stop at romantic relationships. It can spill over into all aspects of your life. You might use similar tactics to gain friends, influence people in their professional lives, or maintain your social standing. It's a pattern of seeking validation and control by overwhelming others with what appears to be a generosity or an affection, but it's actually a tool for manipulation. Understanding why someone resorts to love bombing can be complex. It often requires them to reflect on their actions and motivations deeply. For many, it takes a realization that genuine connections are about give and take, about slowly building trust and intimacy, not just bombarding someone with affection and expecting immediate loyalty and love in return. Changing this behavior involves learning to be comfortable with oneself, to not rely on others' approval for self-worth, and to understand that true relationships take time to develop and can't be rushed or bought. What do you do for work?
Real estate.
So you work in sales.
I work with Illuminati-level net worth individuals to secure properties of interest.
So you work in sales, which means your job is to manipulate people using money as a conduit. You probably have a dead parent, too.
Yeah, well, guess you're not totally off base. My mom passed when I was just a kid, brah. 9 years old. Never really got over it, you know? It's like part of me is always trying to fill that void. Make sure everyone around me is having the time of their lives so they don't feel that kind of loss. Maybe that's why I go all out. Not just in my job, but with people too. It's not about manipulating. It's about creating moments. Making sure nobody feels that emptiness. But yeah, you could say it shapes how I do things. Always aiming to be that guy who brings the party, the deals, the lifestyle. Keeps the ghosts at bay, you know?
Like the ghosts that you say are out all the time in your so-called relationships?
What the fuck?